You are here. I'm going to join you today.
Morning, folks. Thank you for joining. Hi, Chelsea. Hello. Today we are joined by Anita, who's going to join us in our practice today. High flow
So if
and
you
glow.
hear heavy breathing in the back,
Yes. So if you
don't
hear
worry.
someone pass
She
out
hasn't lost someone.
and a can't hit the ground, you'll know that's Anita.
Yeah. It's too much.
So this is our second practice of this round of Kapalbhati. Now, I'll do a very brief recap just as people join us. So Kapalbhati is a form of pranayama or breath control. Literally, it means shining skull or forehead for various reasons. It's basically a way to release toxins. Okay, if you do it in a very aggressive, not aggressive, but a more forceful way, which we will move on to as our practice continues. It's said to lose belly fat, and again, that is a genuine thing. You as we progress over the month, and we become more adept at doing it, you will see that. One thing you will notice quite early on is it will improve your posture as you start your day. But any kind of ab work does that. But this more so because you focus very, very consciously on your abdomen. I thought today what we would do is we will do our usual routine, which I'll talk you through, but initially we'll focus on technique. Technique is key for any kind of training that you do, but for this form it's very important. For a start, because if you don't do it properly, it can have side effects, and also because to do the technique right from the very beginning means that the rest of your practice will have more effect. So just coming back to some caveats. Again, I would encourage that if you've had stomach surgery recently, perhaps, or if you're perhaps on a period, but you know that, or if you're heavily pregnant, perhaps don't do this practice. And if during the course of the practice you're feeling dizziness, just take a stop. That's the dizziness is perhaps if you're doing it wrong. So one thing we're not doing is we're not hyperventilating. We're not doing that. That will cause dizziness. It's a very, very small inhalation and exhalation. So just with those caveats in mind, just be mindful of the technique we're going to be doing, because really you should have no side effects if you're doing it properly. So hello everyone. Hi Jessica, hi Larry, hello Amy. Okay, so
Is this right?
watch and learn, dear.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do initially a slow motion version, just 20, okay? So the posture is cross-legged nice and comfortably. Your hands are face up on your knees, okay? Your whole body is erect. So it's erect but rested, okay? So you're sitting erect, spine nice and erect, but your shoulders are nice and down and nice and relaxed. Okay. One thing I'm not doing is from the chest. I'm not doing that, okay? The only part of your abdomen, body you're really working is your lower abdomen. So let's just do 20 in slow motion together. So locate your belly button, pull it into your spine, okay? Right. So we're going to do belly breath in. So release your belly and draw your belly button in to your spine and breathe out. Do through the mouth, so you get the technique right. Are you following me?
No, not.
Breathe in, and then breathe out, drawing your belly button into your spine. Okay, so focus on your belly button into your spine, okay?
Yeah, good.
We'll do 3 more. Okay, so hopefully you will have now engaged your core. So you've located your belly button. That is what we're working with, okay? Now, that was active breathing. We were actively breathing in and out. Pranayama is passive breathing, okay? So when we contract our abdomen, we force a breath out and automatically the inhalation comes, okay? And we're working with very small amounts of air here, okay? So not, it's just very small, that's it, perfect.
Oh, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So let's start off with 100, a count of 100, okay? Slowly, 2, 3, 4, 1 a second, okay?
Then it's not painful at all, actually.
It's not painful. It really shouldn't be painful.
No.
Okay, so...
no, it doesn't feel forced, I mean.
Okay, let's not do any participation today.
Oh,
okay,
right.
So we're going to breathe into the nose, out through the mouth for 2. On the third one, in through the nose, out through the nose. When you've nearly expelled your air, that is your first contraction of the 100. Okay? Okay. There we go. That was 100.
Oh, that was quite...
Yeah, so you're feeling it now.
Yeah.
Just relax your belly. Let your muscles relax. Just recenter yourself.
Was it too fast, Tom? Was I going too fast? Is that something to watch?
The speed that you go at will determine the benefit you get. Okay. If your key is to try and lose belly fat and burn toxins, then you really need to go very, very rapidly.
Oh,
the pace that we were doing at, that is more just to engage the core, to get our center ready, because, as I said, technique is key. Okay. So we're going to go again now with our practice, 2 rounds of 100 each, and these are more rapid. So a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So I go for 100.
How do you remember to count? How do you do
Because
that?
I learned to count at a young age.
No, but while you're doing it, how did you...
So, again, 2 breaths to center ourselves, and the final breath into the nose, out through the nose. As we've nearly completed that exhalation, that's when we start our first one, okay? And remember that as you breathe out, you automatically inhale, and that is the air you're working with, okay? We're not going... Let's go.
Okay. Oh.
How's that, dear?
I can see why the breathing in properly the first 3 times is key, because this time I couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't breathe properly the first 3 times.
It's important to So you'll feel some tightness in your abdomen now. So just relax.
Felt great though. I love it.
Just relax it. It's quite a vigorous workout. Okay, so let's go for our third and final round today. You can do this more often than we do it. I'm just mindful that folks have got a day to get on with, and you can do it more than rapidly.
What would be an optimum? Do you think?
Really, hundreds. People do hundreds.
Really,
hundreds.
wow.
Yeah. So we just do 300. People do hundreds.
Wow.
Okay, so let's go again. So 2 breaths to recenter ourselves. Final breath in through the nose, out through the nose, as you nearly exhaled. First contraction.
But if you hadn't eaten for 3 hours,
okay,
could you do it at night?
No.
Sorry, dear.
No, but you can do it at night, but really do it in the morning.
Okay. Thanks, love.
Okay.
I just realised
That's
it's possible
100.
to cheat, which is not good, right? You can sit there just making the sound.
Why would you do that?
You shouldn't.
Okay, so that's our practice for today. So Anita has been more of a hindrance than a help. I hope you all agree on that.
My questions were helpful.
Okay, so my thought for the day today then is this.
Very apt with the way I behaved.
And it is relevant to what we have done, the way we have practiced today, because we have
Yes.
focused on technique. And it's unfortunately an aphorism that's been hijacked by motivational trainers in business, but it comes originally apparently from Zen Buddhism, and it's this. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. So if you find yourself doing something not to your best, it doesn't mean you have to be the best at it. It just means that you have to give it your best.
Yeah.
That means you're a person who doesn't give things their best. There's no getting away from that, right? So just give it your best. Doesn't mean you have to dedicate your life to doing it, or that it has to become your lifelong pursuit. It just means that in that moment, that thing that you're doing, you are giving it your best shot. Because why wouldn't you? Life is short. Just give it your best shot.
But darling, because life is short,
Shush.
sometimes we take
Talk
shortcuts.
to the hand.
No, wait.
Then you're a person who takes shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts.
Yes.
Don't.
But did you hear my point? If life
No,
is
I
short... No, don't just answer me. If life is short, and we're hurried people, in lockdown we're not as hurried, but when we're hurried people, how do we bring our best
Don't be a
in?
hurried person. Don't be a hurried person.
But then if you don't get
You can't do everything.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? You can't do everything. So do the things that you want to do and do them to your best. Don't do them forever if you don't want to. Don't make them your life's journey. But do things to your best, because life is short. So why would you waste your time not doing things to your best?
Doing
And
things
also,
badly, yeah.
it tells people of the kind of person you are. If you're the kind of person who takes shortcuts, people know you're the kind of person who takes shortcuts. If you're the kind of person who does things sloppily, people know you're the kind of person who does things sloppily.
Or a dynamic person who gets a lot done.
Okay.
Talk to me on that.
That is a thing, actually, about difference sometimes between, they say, men and women. Men tend to do fewer things, but, I'm going to get so slated for this, but focus on them. Whereas women are tend to be multitaskers and do many things.
We need the yin and the yang.
We need the yin and the yang. Let's save it for Saturday. Okay, sorry guys, it's been, a bit dispersed today, but thank you for joining. I hope you feel the benefit today. I'm sure you will. The minute you get up, you will find that your core is much tighter.
Great, hon, thank you.
And we'll do this again next Tuesday. Join us for our banging on session on Saturday afternoon. Just check out the time. I think it's 4 or 5. I'm not sure which. And let's do a much more focused one on Tuesday. Do feel free to do it yourself over the weekend, whenever you wish, but be mindful that you don't feel any dizziness, and if you feel any discomfort, do stop. That's it for me today, guys, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, catch up with our lives, yoga on Sunday, and I'll see you again for this on Tuesday.